Hey guys, Mike out for 6, still sick, achy, not wanting to be here, but we're getting it in because we have to. So ran across an interesting section, again, still reading The Power of One More, Ed Milet. And this is kind of one of those that has been spoken to by many people in the past, but it's equanimity, right? And that is basically your ability to kind of step outside of your emotions and logic and kind of maintain level-headedness, essentially. And if you think about that, whenever you're operating day to day, especially in today's culture with as much emotion drive as you see from, everywhere, basically, with social media probably being the biggest driver, followed probably shortly behind by politics, right? But the bottom line is focusing on all that big macro picture stuff is really hurting your ability to attain equanimity. You're focusing on things outside of your control. So I would recommend, trying to maintain that presence like we talked about previously, and really pulling yourself out of the emotions and asking yourself, how's this even going to affect me in 5 years or 30 days or, a week from now? And if it isn't, try to let it go. It's a habit that you can form and learn to use. And then it kind of creeps into different venues of your life at that point as well. And what do I mean by that? So in trying to maintain not an emotionless, but as close to emotionless decision-making process that bears sheerly out on logic, I ended up letting go of what I consider to be what looked to be a pretty good potential client. Why, you may ask? Well, it was a lack of communications, infrequent communications, and that should seem pretty insignificant to most, and I would agree with you, except we're trying to be very intentional in who we work with. And those are those little front leading indicators you can kind of look for to see what you're getting into. And this just kind of comes to being familiar with, surroundings, familiar with your surroundings. But so like I said, ended that relationship, not burning the bridge, but just saying, hey, I just don't see a window for us to work together, and wishing them nothing but best of luck. And it truly is because of standards of excellence. So, and, for me, it's leading by example, doing everything right, and maintaining the front edge of those standards of excellence that come with core values. So, did I leave a potential for a lot of money on the table? Yep. Done it before, won't be the last time. Because like I said, we are truly being hyper selective in who we work with. So, with that being said, look and try to identify those things that may be indicators moving forward. Like if the CEO can't communicate, then what makes you think the HR manager and everybody else will be able to within that organization? And that's just not something I'm willing to try to establish a relationship around and move forward with, just based on, like, let's say like we're in the hiring pipeline, the job order is good and all that other good stuff. And now all of a sudden that hiring manager follows that same model for communications, if you will. And now you just are dealing with consistent lead times, eating up your people's time. And it's all because you were too scared to make the choice to do the right thing for your people to ensure that you're looking out always for their best interest. Anyway, a little longer message. Still feeling like crap, but we're going to get it in. Hope y'all have a fantastic week coming up. Mike out.